why I started this podcast in the first place. Hello to my beautiful Chachskies, and welcome to another episode of the Cha-Cha Beat. I'm your hostess, Cha-Cha. Today, I want to share why I started this podcast in the first place. Growing up, I never really felt like I fit in. I never had a best friend. All my friends had other friends that always seemed to be better friends. My family moved when I was in 8th grade, and I actually managed to meet a group of girls that welcomed me in. But my parents seemed quick to remind me that I was not smart enough nor skinny enough to be friends with my friends. These girls were smart. We're talking AP classes with Ivy League motivation. And they were skinny. My 3 closest girlfriends all ran cross country. Those girls loved to run. Me, I don't run. I don't like the bouncing. I've actually never run a mile in my entire life. I will power walk with speed and swagger, but I do not run. After school, when my friends would go to cross-country practice, I would go home. I would sit in front of the TV 4 hours just eating a bag of Tostitos and drinking drinking an Arizona iced tea until dinner time. And then I ate dinner. And instead of encouraging me to consider what kind of exercise I might want to do if I'm not interested in running, my parents insinuated that these girls couldn't be my real friends, and it was just a matter of time until they figured it out. The truth is, I never felt like my parents were supportive of the friends I made in public school. They wanted me to be more like my older sister, who thrived in the Reform Jewish community, summer camp, and youth group. Like a pick-me to my parents, I leaned into their preference. Of course, I wasn't aware of this at the time, but looking back, I felt pressure to prioritize my camp friends. The problem was, my alleged camp friends never seemed to pick me. The more I realized how much I had to change myself in order to fit in, the more I noticed that these people didn't actually care about me. At best, they were indifferent towards me. They couldn't care less if I was at the camp party. I wouldn't be surprised if the girls that I was supposed to be best friends with actually liked me the least. College added a new level to my pick-me ways. I went to a very small liberal arts school in rural Pennsylvania, and for the first time, I was a minority. Did I mention that my South Jersey public school was also pretty Jewish? I remember the first week of freshman year, it was like super hot and humid out, and I'm standing in my dorm room in the mirror trying to deal with my hair situation, and my roommate looks at me from across the room and she says, "Not that it matters, but are you Jewish?" Before I went to this college, I never realized how short and chubby I was. I lost 20 pounds my first semester, going from a size 6 to 0, slimming my Jewish hips to match the waspy girl's long, skinny legs. After not really connecting with anyone my freshman year, when I was a sophomore, I felt like my best chance at making friends was to rush a sorority. When I told my parents this, my father responded, "Greek life? What kind of Jew are you?" To be honest, I didn't really like this new world of Protestant old money, but I had so much contempt for being told for so long that these are our people when those people didn't actually like me that I couldn't help but lean in to the waspy ways. I graduated college never feeling like I really had anyone to talk to. I had friends, but all my friends had better friends. 2 or 3 girls that they met the first week of freshman year, around the time my roommate was looking at me funny. After college, I moved to New York City, and my pick-me personality was exposed to 8 million people who didn't give a fuck. It was liberating. Over the course of my 8 years in New York, my mission changed from pick me to picking me. Instead of waiting for someone to talk to, I started talking to myself. I started writing what I did, what I thought, what I said, what I felt, when I was sad, when I was vindictive, when I was playful, when I was confused. Writing was my security blanket and my North Star. My writing revealed undeniable truths about myself. For example, I fucking hate winter. Once you know the truth, it is really hard to keep living a lie. I moved to San Diego, California when I was 29 years old. At that age, when you are not in school and or in a relationship and or have a baby, it is really hard to make new friends. Yes, I was still single at 30. No man had ever picked me either. I didn't blame the men, however. I knew why they didn't pick me. They did at first because I am pretty and smart and well-spoken and charming and fun. But then, after about 3 months, they would inevitably realize what I already knew. But that's another story. The point is, today, at 40 years old, I do not have a lot of friends. I still keep in touch with a couple women from high school and college, and I've made some new friends as an adult. But I am not friends with a single soul from that sacred Jewish community. No one ever picked me, and once I stopped caring, they naturally fell away from my life. And then there's my family, 3,000 miles and several worldviews away. Justin is my person, but where are my people? All my life, I've been searching for my people. I've been looking for you, my beautiful Chachskies, and I started this podcast to bring us all together. If I have said anything today that has resonated with you, then you are a Chachsky. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click that notification bell so that you never miss a cha-cha beat. If you want to support my work further, the best way to do so is to head over to buymeacoffee.com/chachabeat. That's also where I'll be sharing some of my writing. Chachskies. If you can relate to what I say, then you definitely will want to check out what I write. Head to buymeacoffee.com/chachabeat for the latest. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are you down to chill in the chachaverse? Comment below with your thoughts. Don't be shy, but do be respectful. That's it for today, my beautiful Chachskies. Until next time, keep calm and cha-cha on.
Cha cha cha.